Hi everyone, welcome back. Today we're going to be fixing a leak. What kind of leak? An oil leak. On what car? None other than my Shelby GT350. This is the oil leak, so I don't think it's that big of an issue, but I still want to get that addressed. And now to my favorite part, an assisted cold start. I already have this down packed. How many times I do it. I'm always telling myself, stop being lazy and just battery tender your cars, but here I am with 4 dead cars. And now on to the worst car to put on the 2-post lift. And by worst, I mean it's just the most annoying, because not only do I have to put it on top of these plywood, I also need to get a jack and then lift it. And this is all so I can put those arms underneath here. This car has the lowest profile when it comes to the sides. It's lower than the Viper, if you can believe that. This is just enough clearance for these arms. So you see how this is annoying and just unnecessarily time consuming. And I'm not there yet. Sometimes I get a little impatient. I am not looking forward to all the unnecessary things I need to remove, but I mean, it's gonna serve a purpose later, and also using this heavy ass impact, but I hate it, but it always gets the job done. Best decision I made was getting rid of those OEM heavy ass wheels this car comes with. After working on these 2 classic rust buckets, I'm kidding, they're not that bad, but look at this. I can appreciate how clean these modern cars are. But to be fair, the Shelby is just 6 years old and it has only 5,000 miles. So that's why it looks this clean. I don't have the time to drive it. I'm always working. Once I get this belly pan off, then I should be able to see where the oil leak is coming from. The only thing is that this has like 1,000 volts here, and then all throughout. I do see that this main area is wet. Good thing for this one clip that holds this belly pan. If not, I would have to be ready and just hold it down. Okay, so just this last clip. Now I can pull this belly pan out. I'm a bit nervous just because there's rocks. Maybe oil might come out. I don't want it to splash me in the face. This is really hard on there. So of course, there's more bolts that I missed. It's really hard to see here. Black on black, not that much lighting. I don't have the best eyesight. All right, let's put this clip back in, so at least this won't fall on me. I can hold it for a while. What else am I missing? I am a complete moron. I just remembered now from when I used to work on the Shelby that this will not just come off like this, because the belly pan is attached to this front lip in like a weird, annoying way that it just makes more sense to remove the entire front bumper than to go through that struggle. So that's why it wasn't coming off. And you know, as backward as that sounds, it's just better to remove the front bumper. So I'm using this 2-bucket system, which is what I've always used when I need to remove this Shelby bumper by myself. It works great, but mileage may vary though. The good thing is that I can see these and they're easily accessible. There's this one very annoying bolt, or one on each side, that is just so annoying to remove, but I already took care of that. So as you saw, it kind of sounds like I'm ripping it. Promise I'm not. So this is going to look like a lot of steps, and it is, but it's easy peasy to me. I feel like it's all coming back to me now. I remember I removed this bumper many times during the Shelby build. Let's raise it just a bit. All right, so we have one side. Put that bucket there. Let's see this one. You have to be careful because, oh, this clip. Other than the vents getting stuck, there's a clip here I need to remove. So see, it is a lot of steps, but this is only if you're doing it by yourself. If you have another person, then it'll be much easier. Ta-da! Piece of cake. And a big surprise for me, because I was expecting just a little bit less oil than this, but this looks like a lot of oil. It's pretty much covering like the entire belly pan. Oh, it's all over the place, so I'm not able to actually tell where it's coming from. So the best thing I think right now is just to clean it all, get all this oil gunk out of here. So what we're gonna do is turn it on, let the oil get up to temp, then turn it off, and then the oil leak should reveal itself. Somewhere up here or somewhere down here. So this cleans really well, but also stinks and it's very poisonous. Let's get a warm start now. The Shelby's on, it's idling. I raised it just so we can see once it starts leaking, but again, we won't know where it's coming from until that leak reveals itself. I'll turn it off in like about 10 or so minutes. I can see where the oil leak is coming from, but first let me turn off the car so I can show you. I know this may seem a little lazy, but I don't want to lower the car to turn it off and have to raise it back up. So I'm just gonna leave it like this and climb up. Not gonna lie, this does seem a little bit sketchy, but I saved myself, I'd say like about 2 minutes. So this area is where the majority of the oil is pulling, but it also seems like it's pulling here to this side of the oil pan as well. So I thought the oil might be leaking from the oil pan gasket on this side, but it's not because the oil is coming from a much higher place. And what's up there? That's the oil filter housing. And that oil leak is brought to you by yours truly, me. Why? Because I'm the one who installed that oil filter housing when I received the rebuild engine. So it's a little bit annoying, but honestly, I'm glad that it's not a big issue and it was caused by me and not by the Shelby engine. I'm thinking maybe it was like a torquing issue or maybe an issue with the gasket. So I don't know how involved that is. I have the manual, so I'll have to take a look at the manual and then fix that, or at least get started on that. But that'll be in a future video for you because I need to address that quick. And there's a lot of things in this garage that I need to address. So bye.